Okay, guys, this is going to be my review of the movie. What movie? The Batman: The Mask of the Phantasm. I say it. Batman: The Mask of the Phantasm is the second best Batman movie. Yes, I think it's better than Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, Batman '89, Batman Returns, Batman vs Superman, Superman vs Batman, whatever. I think it's the second greatest Batman film, obviously besides The Dark Knight. And why do I say that? Because this film explores Batman like no other. This film, what makes it so great is it ties the Batman origin story to the narrative of this individual story. See, whenever you see the Batman origins story in any comic book or any film, every time you see the Batman origin story, it's just to show the origins. Nothing more, nothing less. Just to show, well, how did Batman become Batman? But here, when you see the origin story of how Batman became Batman, you see how that ties in to this specific story. See, take a film like Batman Begins. Batman Begins shows Bruce Wayne's origin story. Batman's origin story. But in the Batman Begins, Batman's origin story has nothing to do with the actual plot about Ra's al Ghul and the Scarecrow. But here, Batman's origin has a key to this plot. And that twist, I knew about the twist with the girlfriend, because that's just such an iconic thing about this film. But it was still just great. And it's not like it came out of nowhere. It's not like this one crazy twist. You see the pieces, and it's great. And all the characters, and it's a dark film, and other than, again, The Dark Knight, this is the best interpretation of the realism of Batman and what he really would look like in the real world, despite this being a cartoon. This is a cartoon film that came off spinning off of the Batman the Animated Series. Yet it's more real than, I think, Batman Returns with Penguin, or Batman Forever, or Batman and Robin. This film feels like real. It feels like a real interpretation of what Batman would struggle with if he had a girlfriend in a serious relationship. And seeing a more personal side of Batman and of Bruce Wayne becoming Batman is such an interesting thing, because this is a character study of Batman through this particular story that in and of itself is amazing. The story of the Phantasm, in the story of this Bruce Wayne romance and the mob getting killed off, is an interesting story in and of itself without the personal connection for Batman. And then adding that personal connection for Batman is so great. And this film is only a pinch over an hour and 15 minutes. But it feels like you hit every right note. And the flashbacks are there when necessary. And the exposition is there when necessary. And the action is great. The visuals of the animated silhouettes, great. This feels like one of the greatest comic books come to life. And one of the darkest comic books come to life. So I really, really like this film. I really, really did.